Anakin turning to the dark side. Was it Master's Obi-Wan Kenobi's fault? My thoughts are that it's not fully Obi-Wan's fault, but he definitely played a role in Anakin's downfall. Here's what I think. Anakin was already unstable. He had major fear of loss, anger, and pride built into him from childhood, especially because of his traumatic past as a slave and separation from his mother. The Jedi Council failed him too. They were rigid, distrustful of him, and treated him like an outsider instead of guiding him with more understanding. Obi-Wan loved Anakin, but he wasn't the perfect master for him. Obi-Wan was more by the book, while Anakin needed someone who could handle his emotional intensity and mentor him in a deeper, more personal way, like maybe Qui-Gon Jinn would have if he'd lived. Palpatine was manipulating Anakin the whole time, offering him the emotional validation and freedom that the Jedi never did. That was a huge influence. So, while Obi-Wan made mistakes, being too strict, not seeing all of Anakin's struggles in time, Anakin ultimately made his own choices, and Palpatine was the biggest reason he turned. So what if Master Obi-Wan handled it differently? Imagine this. Instead of treating Anakin like a rebellious student, Obi-Wan treats him more like a brother and equal, which deep down he did feel, but he often hid it under proper Jedi Master behavior. Here are some changes Obi-Wan could make. Be more open about emotions. Instead of telling Anakin to suppress his fear and love for Padme, Obi-Wan could acknowledge them and help Anakin process them. After all, ignoring emotions only made Anakin's fear stronger. Stand up to the Jedi Council for him. Obi-Wan could have fought harder for Anakin to be recognized as a full Jedi Master when he was put on the Council. That humiliation and distrust from the Council is what pushed Anakin closer to Palpatine. Warn him earlier about Palpatine. Obi-Wan sensed Palpatine was shady, but didn't confront Anakin about it until it was too late. If he had pulled Anakin aside earlier and said, "I trust you, but please be careful with him," Anakin might have listened. Offer unconditional loyalty. The biggest thing, Anakin felt isolated. If Obi-Wan had reassured Anakin that no matter what, he would be there for him, even if he made mistakes, Anakin wouldn't have felt so desperate to cling to Palpatine's promises. The results. In this what if, Anakin might have confessed his fears about Padme dying. Together, they could have found a way to save her, or at least to accept fate without falling into darkness. The Jedi could have evolved through Anakin's emotional strength instead of trying to force him to fit their strict mold. Overall, if Obi-Wan had led with more empathy instead of duty, Anakin might have stayed in the light side, or at least not become Darth Vader.